Welcome everyone to another episode of Hanging in Bear Country. I'm your host, Brian Martinez. With me always is
Ian Fernandez.
Oh my God, guys! He finally got it right. He finally got it right. He got his name right, guys.
What did you think I was gonna say?
Something stupid. That's what.
Yeah, like Brian
Moving
Martinez.
On. Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
No, I'm joking. I love you. I love you.
Guys, I'm now hiring for a new co-anchor. If you guys are looking to get a new co-anchor, there's a spot that just opened up.
All right, totally.
So rejoining us today are some of our old guests. Would you guys like to reintroduce yourselves?
Well, I'm Joseph Portita. I'm a junior here at Warren High School, and yeah.
Awesome.
Yes, you are.
I'm Ernesto Andrade. I'm a sophomore here at Warren, and as Ian took my spot, but I'm your sports support guy.
Crazy.
Just for a
bro.
day. Yeah.
I'm sort of relevant.
But thanks,
I'm
Carlos.
behind the camera sometimes.
I'm sort of relevant. He
We
goes.
love our camera people.
So what's it called? So with Halloween, right? There's a lot of things we do for Halloween. It's slowly coming around the bend,
Oh yeah.
and a lot of things that I personally don't engage with this, but scary movies.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. What else are you gonna do?
Well, besides trick or treat, but
Besides
after a certain age,
Yeah.
parents start looking at you and go, "Just go home,
just
go home."
Never too
passed
young,
you
never
by,
too
man.
old. I don't know.
Of course
Brian.
not.
Yeah.
So, you guys want to talk about any like scary movies or like movies that scared you as a kid?
Final
Either
Destination, 100%.
Final Destination.
Final Destination.
I've heard of that movie, but I don't know what it is. So like,
I forgot which part it was, but like the roller coaster one, that one was actually like, it was like horrifying. Like where they fell off like he had like a nightmare and then like, he like fell off the roller coaster.
Oh,
I forgot what it
really?
was. But like I just remember like not wanting to go like on
Yeah.
any roller coasters as a kid after seeing it.
Dang. Yeah, I remember a scene with the car, the
Yeah.
car wash. And because of that scene, I was traumatized. Like, I never wanted to go in a car wash. But, yeah, I don't know. Movies, man, they're crazy.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
They
That is
they really do something to you.
I just hated, as a kid, I just hated like movies that were based on a true story, like The Conjuring,
Oh, yeah.
Exorcist, like all of those. I hated those as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So every time it was like my parents love scary movies. They love it like to death. So every time I would go up and in the living room they were watching one, ran straight back to my room and shut the door. Just
That was me, 100%.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
Chucky, I was.
oh yeah,
Chucky.
I was super
I was like 5 years
afraid of
old, and
Chucky.
then like I think my sister bought like a fake Chucky doll to scare me, and like when
Oh,
I was
man.
like act up,
Yeah.
shit would definitely worked.
Just,
They did you dirty,
yeah.
man. That's crazy.
just
Actually,
kick the guy.
I was traumatized.
Just
and like
kick the guy like a football.
even, yeah,
Kick
true,
it.
true.
Yeah.
Punt
You
it.
gonna line up like Jake Moody on the sidelines, just
Okay.
roughing the passer.
roughing the passer. No, what's it called? Actually, staying on Child's Play. I remember when I was forced to watch that because I
Really?
lost.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of you guys don't know I'm like a chronic I have a chronic gambling addiction.
Wow.
And it's less up with money and more so just with dumb bets. So it's just like, oh, I bet I could do this, and if I don't do it, then you get to decide what I have to do or something like that. And so as a kid,
Yep.
I don't even know what the bet was. I think it was like, oh, like I think I can beat this video game, and then I didn't. Right. And so my cousin, I was like, finally, like, what's your thing? I'm thinking he's gonna make me like, do something stupid,
right.
like, I don't know, streak or something like that.
Yeah,
Dude, I wish I would have
Running
preferred that.
across the
He
neighborhood.
literally locked me in a room and forced me to watch Child's Play. And I'm looking at him like, man, this is easy. This shouldn't be that.
Right.
Dude, mind you, I was like 6 years old. That
Oh.
traumatized
Yeah,
me.
no, it's over.
Dude, when that movie finished, I still have stuffed animals to this day, but like a good 10 of them threw them out.
Really?
They were all the humanoid dolls. They were all
Oh,
the
yeah.
humanoid ones that I had.
Yeah.
Threw
It's
them all out. Now all
if you move.
all I have left are just like animals.
Animal,
Like
yeah.
But like back then I had like humanoid ones.
Yeah.
Bro, combine that with also my love for Toy Story and the fact that like as a kid you believe that they were real.
They go hand in hand.
Nah,
It's a nightmare
dude,
all around.
Nah, I was like, I'm not taking that risk, bro. You in the trash, Brody. I'm sorry. Like
Yeah.
this hurts me more than it hurts you.
Exactly.
Not really, because you're a piece of garbage. So away with you.
Yeah.
So
Poor
yeah,
little
I
plushie.
remember my mom like came in on like walked in on me like throwing out like my fifth one, and she was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm not. I
I'm
can't
trying
have
to
these
kill
ra-
Chucky before he kills me.
I can't have this round, mama. I can't have these round." And like my it was so funny.
It's
Yeah.
not taking any chances.
I mean, speaking of things that come to life, guess what movie's coming out? And I'm pretty sure everyone. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, you know what?
That's
Okay,
where I want to
actually,
be.
I don't know how it's gonna
I
work.
just don't care.
In all seriousness, in all seriousness, it's really cool that movie is coming out.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
that's been in the works since like the first
2015.
game. Yeah,
I've been
since
waiting.
the very first game. So it's
8 years.
It's really cool that it got, because originally, from what I remember, the history of it was that it got picked up by Warner Brothers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they tried to like meddle in it and like
They
try to make
changed the
it
story entirely.
like all the time.
Yeah.
So Scott was like, yeah, no.
Yeah, thank you,
Pulled
Scott.
out of
Thank you.
pulled out of
Shout out
Warner
Scott
Brothers.
Compton.
Yeah.
Went to personally speaking, the fact that they went to Blumhouse, I already knew that this movie was going to be good.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Blumhouse is
Well,
super
It's hit
good.
or
with-
miss.
They are hit and miss, but Blumhouse is super good with making banger horror movies on teeny tiny budgets.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah,
you look
yeah.
at paranormal activity movies and whatnot,
Bet I love those.
Like,
movies.
really good films, and
Yeah.
yet it costs like very little to make those.
Yeah.
And I feel like with Five Nights at Freddy's, you really need that cheap like indie vibe to really sell
Oh,
it.
yeah. Yeah.
You know, because with the bigger studio, they probably wouldn't have
Yeah.
even made animatronics. They probably just would have like had it
CGI.
CGI. You know. And so that's where
Yeah.
I appreciate like it's a lot of like on-set locations and whatnot.
Yeah.
And as someone who really does
Yeah.
appreciate film, like it's refreshing. You
Oh,
know?
yeah, big
it's,
time.
It's refreshing to see a lot of stuff being like time and effort go into a movie rather than just okay. Do we have a green screen? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Let's just go.
cool. No, but
Yeah.
they actually built sets. You know, they made
Oh, yeah.
animatronics,
Mhm.
and what's funny is that they had a few YouTubers.
Yeah,
who were,
yeah, that's
actually
so
be
cool.
in the movie. Unfortunately,
Matt
the
Pat.
man, the myth, the legend himself, Markiplier,
Markiplier.
could not be in the movie.
I know.
Which
and that
stinks.
Neither
makes
could
me
Matt Pat.
sad.
Which stinks.
Yeah, because Iron
Yeah.
Lung, he was making Iron Lung.
Yeah,
Lung,
he was making Iron
which
Lung.
is another thing I'm excited about. But yeah, FNAF, man, they better get the story right because I'm a huge
Yeah.
FNAF fan.
I will say this though,
Yeah.
as someone who's I feel like it's gonna be mid.
It's
because
gonna be mid?
The reason why is because that like it depends on what they're following. You
Yeah.
know? There's a reason why the meme of like the FNAF lore is so potent. That
Yeah.
these games have
They're so convoluted.
whether the
Yeah.
story is good or not, it's goofy. It is
so
goofy.
It's like-
and so that's where it's really hard to put that. How do you condense all of that into a movie?
Exactly. It's like
You don't. It's as
Yeah.
simple as that.
William Afton literally died 3 times.
He's dying.
Dude gets crushed, set on fire, but guess what, guys? He's
still
back.
alive.
Yep.
He's alive.
comes back.
I always come back.
What
Yeah.
are you guys'
It's crazy.
thoughts on
Yeah.
it? Honestly,
Honestly, I think it'll be pretty good. I mean, I'm a big FNAF fan myself, but you know, I have very high expectations for this movie.
I feel like a lot of
Yeah.
people do.
Oh,
yeah, just I don't know if they're gonna follow the baselines of the game, like
Yeah.
you're in a office trying to protect yourself, or if they're gonna go more into the lore.
Right.
I want them to go into the lore.
Yes.
I really,
Yeah.
I want
Yes.
more narrative, less like, oh, you're a security guard here. Now you're in this place for 5 nights.
Right. That's where I
Right.
feel like they're gonna go like, a little bit. Because,
Yeah.
But I feel like they're also gonna delve into lore because we saw Springtrap.
Yes.
I haven't
Specifically-
seen- I haven't seen a trailer.
Specifically the Golden Bonnie costume.
Really?
I saw that once.
No way.
It was in
The
there.
knife.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they delve a little
Pretty fat.
deeper.
Yeah, the diner.
But my personal opinion, I feel like where they're gonna go with it, and I know it's like kind of controversial
Mm.
to say it to all those who care. I guess they're probably gonna delve into the books
The
for
books.
most of it. Now, what's it called? I've always seen the book series as like not necessarily canon, but like explaining things in the game.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so that's where I feel like they're gonna pull from both because let's face it, the game narrative is like
It's what
as
narrative?
cool as exactly
Yeah.
what narrative. It's stupid. It's goofy. We all
FNAF
know
4.
that. You need a damn law degree.
Although
to
you
like,
need
finally understand that lore.
a law degree in psychology, in anatomy, how the brain works.
Dude,
FNAF
yeah.
4 goes. Although it is the best one. That
No, that's
Threw
crazy.
The
a
story
whole
of part
wrench-
4 just
threw
makes-
a whole wrench into the whole thing.
yeah,
And
it's
so,
like, oh, the whole thing was a dream the whole time.
what do you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
No, I-
Joey, of this movie?
I think it's actually like interesting because so I think Scott Cawthon said himself that he's like catering more to like the FNAF like fans themselves instead of finding a new audience.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna cater more to like the current fans that they have.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
So I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be good. I have high expectations. I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Oh yeah, big time.
I'm gonna try and watch
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And of course, there's a scene we're all waiting for. We've all seen the memes. The scene where William Afton and Spring Bonnie become one.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
he just completely
Oh,
gets
I was
demolished.
thinking of the meme.
Yeah. Meanwhile, everyone's like,
bite of
"Whoa."
'87.
That
That's
too,
what I
that
was
too.
waiting for.
1983. Yeah, you know, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my God, this is so disgusting." Meanwhile, me, I'm be like, "Yeah,
They did it.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, you're gonna be like that one Danny DeVito meme where it's like, oh my god, I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know who I didn't see
Exactly.
in the movie that I thought we would see?
Who?
Golden Freddy. I didn't.
I feel
see
like
Well,
that's gonna be teased near the end.
Yeah.
'cause
honestly.
there's gonna be 3 movies. They're saying.
Really?
Not, yeah, that's what Scott said. There's no way they're gonna fit everything in one movie. I
Oh,
doubt
okay.
we'll even see that scene in the first movie.
Yeah.
No, they'll probably tease it.
They'll-
Probably tease
yeah,
it. So
heavily.
what's it called? So that's movies coming out.
Yeah.
What other scary movies?
Well,
have you
Saw
guys
10.
thought of?
I keep hearing a lot about that.
yes.
Wait, they're
Yeah.
actually that's like a thing.
Well,
Yeah.
it came out already apparently, but
Saw it.
That's a thing.
but it's coming out on stream services again. Shout out Mr. Nelson for this inside information.
Oh.
It's coming out
No.
on streaming services again for Halloween. Yeah.
Okay.
Smart move.
I mean, I guess I feel like releasing stuff on streaming services is kind of hit or miss.
Oh yeah.
You
Big
know,
time.
because it's just like if you have the streaming service, cool. If you don't,
Pirate it.
I mean, pirate it, sure, but like, do you really want to go through all that effort?
Yeah,
you know,
don't do that.
Yeah, no.
guys.
like it's just
That's illegal.
whether it's illegal or not. Like it's so much
Yeah.
effort just to go through that, just to see a movie that's probably gonna be mid. Like,
Most likely.
man, when you get to movies and the sequel number is in double digits,
Oh yeah. Well,
why are you watching?
unironically, apparently it's like the best one I've heard. And that
I've
usually
never seen
doesn't
any of
happen.
the Saw movies.
Part
so-
10, that usually doesn't happen when you get in double digits, guys.
Again, bro,
Yeah.
you even forget that. Like when you get like past part 4, it's just like, what are you
It's
doing?
like, just stop
Yeah.
it. It's like SpongeBob. Just
I
stop
love
it.
this Saw
Just
series.
stop it. Just stop it. Why are you still going? Just stop.
Ian's got some personal beef with Nickelodeon, guys.
Nickelodeon.
He's got some personal
Actually-
beef with those guys.
I actually was on a show with Nickelodeon. It was called The Substitute.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you go stalker?
actually?
I
No
was-
way.
I don't know, in like 6th grade, I think.
Uh-huh.
So what they had us do is they made us interview, and then from there they try to mess with you. They say it was like something about electives or something like that. So they
Uh-huh.
made you go to a different classroom, and from there there's like this. If you guys don't know who Shaun White is, if you guys
Yeah,
don't know
the
Shaun
snowboard
White-
guy?
yeah, snowboard.
Oh, yeah.
He was the guy. So he had all the makeup and everything, and honestly, it was crazy. He spray painted like the whiteboard. He was skating
Wow.
around the whole room. Just honestly, it was so fun. And
Wait, skating around the room?
yeah, he brought like a skateboard and
Oh.
he skated around the
Oh.
I
room.
was gonna say he's a snowboarder, right?
Yeah.
It's like
So
close
how
enough.
is you snowboarding
It's
in a
close enough.
classroom?
It's
Where's
close
the
enough.
snow at? Yeah.
But
He finds
yeah,
a way. He finds a
Yeah.
way, guys.
But
finds a
yeah,
way.
it was like lots of fun to be there.
Wow.
This
Yeah.
happened at Stauffer, by the way.
Yeah, stop.
So what did they record it? Did they make a?
They recorded
a show?
it. They made an episode. It was
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So-
if you guys ever find it,
dude, yeah,
I'll be the last
No
because
way.
they did it in 3 classes. I'll be the last class.
The
You'll
last
see
class.
you'll see me.
Mhm.
I make like a line in there.
Little
and that's
little
it.
Ernesto. It's like,
Little
I don't know which one you are, but I know you're in there somewhere.
little Ernie.
Little Ernie. Yeah.
What are some
Wow.
other what's it called? Like scare or just things that scared you as a kid, I guess.
Oh,
My
crabs,
closet.
definitely
Question.
crabs.
My closet.
Crabs. Your
My closet
closet.
specifically,
Really?
dude. And to
Spiders.
this day, man, you're trying to sleep,
Uh-huh.
and like you're like kind of like fading in and out, and you swear to
God.
God that
Yeah.
you're like your jacket
yeah,
is just
like,
moving
yeah.
around, and
Yeah.
it's like the
Yeah.
shadow realm's about to open up and swallow you
it's
whole.
like it's over, dude. I have my bedroom is literally the same setup as FNAF 4. 2 doors, one door on the right, one door on the left, and then the closet in the center.
Bro.
no,
Oh, that's
And so
scary.
yeah, so like as a child, I was like, what's gonna come out of that closet? Foxy's in there. Yeah,
Shut up.
but you know, now it's like, I don't care what's in there.
You guys, crabs, you said, right?
Yeah, no, it's because I used to go to like the beach, like go to the pier with my family all the time,
Uh-huh.
and like they would have like crabs on display, and I was like a little kid, right?
Mr. Krabs.
And there was just a bunch of like little crabs snapping, and then I remember like one time one escaped, and like I definitely ran. I don't know, crabs just creep me out.
Money.
Anything from the sea. The sea is scary.
I like money. Well, anyways,
And you were saying, real quick, we'll wrap it up with Ernesto.
Yeah.
Well, I was always afraid of spiders because
Oh, everyone is.
Valid,
Yeah.
valid as hell.
Makes sense.
I don't know what movie I seen. It was a movie about a spider, or I think it was The Little Monsters.
Charlotte's Web.
Web. Yeah, it was a little monster. There was like a little TV and it showed like a spider eating a human.
Uh,
And I was scared of spiders that day.
Rightfully so.
And Ford.
Poor
Yeah.
Lorraine.
Jeez.
that'll do it to you. Yeah.
Well, guys, you know this is pretty scary.
Well, just like
Yeah.
that guy got eaten to death, we gotta
Eat
That
this
has
we gotta
nothing-
we gotta end this
We gotta
episode.
end this episode. So thank you guys so much for joining in on another episode of the podcast. We'll see you guys later.
Catch you.
Bye.
Watch the FNAF movie, please.